I looked at with the Oregon application and the Washington application rumored to the Big Ten and other Pac-12 schools. I started to look at the TV ratings and the viewership of the games here in 2021. And to few people's surprise, I haven't done all the addition, but I believe in just giving it a look. Ohio State had more eyeballs on its regular season games than anybody in college football. You have done some studies to show that it's the largest fan base in college sports. And maybe we can start there and you can give kind of a look into your analytics as it pertains to Ohio State.
Sure. Let me actually flip to that real quick. So I did a lot of analysis where I actually tried to calculate the fan base of all the Division I football schools based on 3 separate New York Times studies, a 538 study, and a lot of other different studies and data elements that have come together to estimate fan sizes, ticket sales, all sorts of different things. So we put that together all in one, and Ohio State was by pretty solid margin the number 1 largest fan base in the country with a national reach among its fans. So, you obviously have, the clear area of all of Ohio and a lot of its surroundings, but also New York, LA, Chicago, all over there are Ohio State fans. And it helped you guys get to be number 1 in that. Let me actually flick to, I'd have to flick way down. Can we come back to that in just a minute and look at sort of results real quick first? So you guys are number 1. Can we put the slides back up? You guys are number 1 in fan base, above Notre Dame by far. But I thought I'd take a look also at kind of where you are in terms of the program and the new Big Ten. So obviously the biggest airport of the Big Ten, now O'Hare and LAX. Kind of funny enough. But this was something I thought was really interesting because there are 4 premier brands in the Big Ten now. And so kind of taking a look at where you guys are in that. Certainly your football is unbelievable, especially lately. And so kind of where are we from in terms of all around history? And I think that it's really cool because Ohio State we're taking that amazing Ohio State brand and adding 2 more brands that I think will help grow together. So this is kind of taking a look at Heisman Trophy wins, overall NCAA championships, Olympic medals, football championships. Mark, I wanted to update this to your list, which is better. This is the NCAA's list. Yours is actually better. Final Four appearances and College World Series baseball appearances. And certainly all 4 of those new brands are elite in this, pretty unmatched. Heisman Trophy wins, USC and Ohio State both have 7. USC has an asterisk. It's fine. Football championships. Mark, what was your number for Ohio State? I respect your number is actually better than the NCAA's. Do you remember?
It was, I added 1. The net gain was 1 to Ohio State to 9, and the net gain to USC was 2, I believe, to 11.
Okay. So you're looking at, and just 2 amazing, just a rich legacy of programs that know each other very well and know each other very well from the Rose Bowl. Because you guys can see, like, the Rose Bowl has historically been dominated by 4 programs, USC, Michigan, Ohio State, and UCLA. Interestingly, now this is a little deceptive. I think Ohio State should really be a little bit closer to USC in this because in the last 15, 20 years since we've had a little more screwy system, you guys have played in national championships and college football playoffs and all that where you would have played in a Rose Bowl otherwise. So, we'll add to Ohio State's here. But you guys are I think you've passed Michigan, but not quite caught up to USC with 25. And one of the neat things is for those of you guys who've been to USC, Ohio State games, like they're 2 great fan bases, and I think they actually gel well together. And I think you guys do the same thing with UCLA across a lot of other sports as well. So looking at where Ohio State is, you guys are great in that. Academics. You guys are really close to the academic top 50. But within that academic top 50, football program top 50, the Big Ten is taking a huge lead now in leading in both academics and athletics. So there's only 12 schools that rank in the top 50 in both football and in and in academics. The Big Ten has 5 of them, 5 of the 12. You take a look at the top. This is the top 10. So in the top 10 right now, the Big Ten has Northwestern number 3, Michigan tied for number 6. You've just added USC at number 5 and UCLA at number 6. This is averaging the 2 main sort of academic rankings. People don't listen to me, but it would not surprise me in the least if Dr. Johnson's alma mater at number 1 somehow finds their way into the Big Ten. Ohio State, of course, awesome school, following not far behind, 25th academically in the out of the Power 5 conferences. So, the Big Ten just dominates all that. If you take a look at the top 40, the Big Ten, 14 of the Big Ten's 16 members are now in the top 40. So that's, unbelievable. Just to show you guys real quick, the new class, I think you're going to add a couple new brands that are going to be really nice. This is not the first time UCLA and USC have done this.